Today, I'm going to talk about something that keeps coming up in my conversations with friends and family, and that is a constant state of panic mode and living in, I don't think we can call it unprecedented times anymore because it's been constant, and I see no end to I see no end to the unprecedentedness. So I don't want to call it unprecedented times. I think that's an overused term. I think that's an outdated term. I think it's just normal. I think this is just our normal. And in our normal, we have to function. And I'm thinking about adjusting to this normal, this new world, because it does feel like a new world. You know, I keep hearing people say the 90s, the early 2000s, the 2010s, and now we're in the 2020s. And the 2020s, this is what it is. This is the normal. And I'm not saying it's not bad. I'm saying that being in a state of panic is not a sustainable way to live. And I hope that's not controversial, but it's true. We see memes. If this was World War II, what would you be doing? You would know because you're doing it right now. And I almost feel, yes, that is valid in a way. Um, but I think that a lot of people are unequipped or mm, things are expensive, and it just feels like everything is being automated. We're being automated out of jobs. Humans, when I say we, I mean humans. We're being automated out of jobs. Things are changing just like rapidly, rapid change. Um, and that's another normal that we have to get used to. This isn't imagined. It's like things are happening. There are valid reasons to be in distress if you let it 24/7. But I don't think that panic equates to clarity, and urgency equates to morality. We have to get on with the business of living. We can advocate, we can protest, we can unify and do all of these things online. But at the end of the day, we have to get on with the business of living. And I feel like there is this guilt being spread about that. And I kind of want to diffuse the guilt of waking up and going to work and raising your kids and taking them to a recital and taking them to jujitsu class and still doing the normal day to day life things while these horrible atrocities are happening around the world. You know, still going to concerts, still eating out, and not feeling that sense of guilt when you're doing it. I think when people say, I want to get back to normal, again, this is normal. And we have to learn how to thrive, and we have to learn how to adjust to what it is and the expectation of fair. You have to believe in it, hope for it, work towards it. But what is fair? What is fair anymore? What is fair anymore? I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm just a regular American person, human, trying to understand, stay informed, and do what's right. But I don't think being in a state of panic for the duration of my day is going to be helpful to anyone. And that's not to say that people are disengaged. Yes, we're engaged. We're a little bit too engaged. And I think that can lead to empathy fatigue. And I don't have empathy fatigue, but I know that there are people who scroll and talk to their friends and family, and it's just doom and gloom 24/7. And I don't think it's wrong to inject a little bit of happiness into your life where you can and not feel bad about it. Go to a birthday party, have a girls' night, and not feel guilty 24/7. Maybe I'm just making this for myself because I do feel guilty and anxious and sad about what's happening in the world, internationally and here domestically in America. It is beyond disheartening. It's beyond. It's dystopian. It's 1984. It's everything. It's Margaret Atwood, every single book. And yet, I have to go grocery shopping. I need coffee. My kids still went to school today. And I cannot live on this hypervigilance. I cannot live in this state of hypervigilance constantly. And I don't think that that's helpful. It's a helpful mindset to have right now. Am I saying, again, I'm not saying disengage. I'm not saying never look at the news, never read what's being posted that might get you down. Of course not. I'm just saying it may be time to limit. And in that limiting, come up with maybe a calmer, more organized solution that you yourself as an individual can contribute to whatever problem you're seeing. I think that steadiness is a skill. I think that history is happening. And when you're in a state of constant emergency, it's difficult to mobilize. It's difficult to think rational. And decisions get made that shouldn't, that are just spur of the moment, emotional. I remember when people thought logically. A lot of people thought logically, not just a few people. I used to be one of those people. Now I feel like I'm just kind of floating along whatever new hell, new outrage is trending. And I guess I want to discourage that roller coaster of dread and add some happiness back into your life and not feel bad about it. And that's what I'm going to try to do. If this is not an issue for you, disregard. But this is an issue for some people. Maybe you, maybe me. Definitely me. And that's all I wanted to share today. Bye.